Hey guys, welcome back. So we're all done the development stuff now, and we're moving on to some more basic Linux stuff. And I say basic because this current module is all about users, and so it's all pretty simple stuff, but it is the reason we decided to do the development stuff and the other stuff before the user stuff is because this is less used. It's less commonly used, and so I don't think it's as important as the other stuff. However, it's still important. So let's go ahead. We're going to do this both graphically and through command line. First, let's do it graphically so we can get that out of the way and then get to the fun stuff. So open up system settings. I realized that my desktop environment is now different from the one that we started on. So if you're still on Unity, just open up Dash and type system settings or just settings. It should find it. If you are on GNOME or any other desktop that uses a full screen launcher with a search, it's going to be the same. If you're using a menu, you would usually find this by going into System Tools, and there should be a System Settings right there. Now, this System Settings application, it should look the same on a lot of different desktop environments that use GNOME components. And so, as far as I'm aware, there's most desktop environments actually use GNOME components, including GTK and stuff. So if you're using a GTK desktop environment, this is probably going to all look the same. If you're using KDE or any KDE-based desktop environments, it's going to look vastly different. Either way, you should have a user accounts item in here, and so you're just going to click on that. And now we've got no access in here. We can't do anything right now because we didn't launch this application as sudo or root. And so we have no authorization over this program to do system level stuff. So we need to unlock it. So just click unlock and then enter your Linux password here. And now these buttons become enabled. So hit the plus symbol, and you're going to create an account. Standard is basically a standard user account that doesn't have access to sudo. An administrator would be an account that does have access to sudo. We're going to get to that more in a moment. But first, we're just going to create a regular user account. I'm going to give it a name, and I'm just going to do this. It's going to create the account, and we're good to go. Now we could log out to the login manager or the display manager and log in as this user, or we could go into command line and switch user to this user and then do stuff if we wanted to. I'm not going to. For the sake of this video, so we can get out of the GUI stuff as quickly as possible, we're going to just learn how to delete user accounts. So just highlight it in the list on the left and then hit the minus button here. You're going to get a prompt. It's going to ask you if you want to delete files or keep files. If you choose to delete files, this user's home directory is going to be removed. If you decide to keep files, it's just going to leave it. So I'm going to delete the files here because I don't need them. And then I'm also going to delete this user account here. So that's all there is to it. Let's get out of here and learn how to do this in Terminal.